interception from Aaron Glenn.
Here's Goff going for the end zone. Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown.
Third and goal. Goff is looking, throwing, catch made into the end zone, and it's a Lions touchdown.
Quick throw, touchdown, Laporta.
What up, everybody? This is Zachary Veal, or we're going to be talking about the Detroit Lions past 2024-2025 season, and what they could do during the offseason. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so, with that being said, the Lions really shocked the NFL world this year. They were first in NFC North with a record at 15-2, which was 20-2, but they finished the season this past season 15-2. They won the NFC North. They made the playoffs, and they didn't get that far. But we'll talk about that in just a minute here. So let's talk about some the first point is the season recap and where they stand. Okay. So some of their strengths are that they had a big, strong backfield. They had Sonic and Knuckles, which is Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery, who were always rushing and running for touchdowns. Now, they were second in offensive rating, just behind the Baltimore Ravens with 409.5 offensive yards and 70 offensive touchdowns, right? Now, for defense, they were 20th in the NFL on defensive rankings with the following: 7th in rushing touchdowns, or defense, I should say, I keep saying touchdowns, 1st in third down defense, 9th in red zone efficiency, on 2nd in takeaways, just behind the Green Bay Packers, who finished 1st in takeaways. Now, some of the weaknesses they had in the playoffs, the playoff performance, was that they had 7. Let me go back. The defense, they were 7th in NFL in turnovers. They only turned the ball 15 times, which is pretty surprising for this Detroit Lions defense. Now, here's the playoff performance. What did they right and what did they wrong? So the Lions turned the ball 5 times over the course of the Commanders versus the Lions game, an NFC divisional game this past year, which really cost them games. So that's probably the worst thing they could have done. Other than that, everything looks to be fine. They had a lot of good plays throughout the game, but those turnovers cost them in that divisional game. These headphones need to stop falling off my head for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but alright, let's go ahead to get to the next point. So, top fixes and needs. Okay, so do we need a better cornerback? I would say yes, we do need a cornerback because Carlton Davis is one of the cornerbacks that we have, but he got injured last year. As you know, we do need a better cornerback and a one that is not a veteran. We need a rookie quarterback because we have a lot of veterans on this team that might get re-signed next year. So, or may have to get traded, or they may retire. So, with that being said, I think that Carlton Davis needs a better better cast or along with a cast to help him have a little bit more help. Now, Aiden Hutchinson, right? Does he need a better cast? I think so, because if he gets injured again, we hope that doesn't happen. This past season, he needs a better cast to help him along the way, so he won't have a full load on his shoulders. Alright, so does Jared Goff need is he the long-term answer, or do we need a better quarterback? Yes, he's perfectly the long-term answer. We do need a better quarterback, though, compared to Teddy Bridgewater, who had struggled in the divisional game against Commanders. Just in case Goff gets injured, we need a better quarterback. We do have already a strong wide receiver line, O-line, so we don't need any more than that. I think we already have a set O-line and set wide receiver line, so we should be all set on offense besides the quarterback position. Okay, let's talk about the coaching strategy. Okay, so we have the 4th down offense aggressiveness by Dan Campbell, always going for 4th downs. Now that should be revamped a little bit, especially for 4th and 6 or 4th and 5. Definitely go for it or 4th and 1. But if it's 4th and 5, 4th and 6, or anything like that, they should either punt or they should do the field goal. If it's out of range, they should punt. But if it's in range, they should do the field goal. So Dan Campbell needs to kind of quiet down on the the 4th down aggressiveness, and sometimes go for those field goals or punts. Now, we talked about that, so let's go about anybody at the coaching changes. Well, they already have Dan Campbell going to his next season on NFL for the Lions. Now, they already have hired the offensive coach and the defensive coach, so we should be all set in terms of the coaching staff changes for next season. Alright, free agency and trade deadlines, alright? So, we need to basically get rid of Michael Badgley. He did not do good last year, not this past year, but the year before that. 2022 to 2023 season, or 2023-2024 season. He was injured this past year, didn't play. Jack Bates was the main kicker. Plays kicker and kicker for the Lions. But since Badgley's a kicker, a veteran, he's getting older and he's getting a little bit weaker. We need to get rid of him and get rid of and keep Jake Bates as the kicker. Alright, so the NFL's draft strategy, okay? We should definitely draft a quarterback, cornerback, a kicker, and a defensive back to help along with Brian Branch and a couple more safeties on that team. So that's one thing we need. And for our final remarks, what is one thing that you guys think that Detroit should make, okay? Let me know by hitting me up in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe to my channel by going to the CV Weather Forecast page. I have weather content and also some sports content you may guys like. Alright guys, let me know by hitting me up in the comments what videos you want me to make. Other than that, have a great night and stay weather aware if you watch my videos. We always talk about weather, so let me know about what you think, and we always will keep you posted on sports and weather across the channel. Alright, blessed night guys.